Hello, hello, hello. I wish you a stupendous day on our planet Earth, wherever you are located. I'm going to be talking about a Marvel superhero character, if you call him a superhero, because he can go both ways. I like to give a little clue before I start. So put your little thinking cap on. Here's my clue. He has multiple personalities. That's the biggest clue right there. There's only one Marvel character from who I know. He has multiple personalities. He's a D-list character. Yes. He's not up there with... He doesn't appear as Spider-Man. He's not up there with Daredevil. But, I can say this, even though he's a D-list character, he has had his own series in the past. Unfortunately for me, ladies and gentlemen, I collected a couple of them because I really never was much into them. I never was much into them. And here's the biggest clue right here. He's a clone of one of DC Comics' iconic characters who doesn't have superpowers. If you're intrigued about this character, click on that thumbs up button, give me thumbs up. If you would like to subscribe to hear my comments on any comic character, hero or villain that I feel the need to talk about, subscribe. Okay. He's Moon Knight. Also, before I go on, my good people, I'm recording this while I'm sitting outside at the lake. So I'm right out in the open, right outside, the way I like to record. But he's Moon Knight. Now, the thing that get me number one about Moon Knight is this a good character to have on television if he's portrayed the way he is in the comic books. And the comic books, that man has multiple personalities. And normal parlance, the normal person would say he's insane. He's insane because he has multiple personalities. He's almost like that split guy from the Shalimar League of movies. Like, what you call it? Unbreakable, Split. He's like the Split character. So if he has multiple personalities, shouldn't he be undergoing psychiatric treatment with a doctor to help him manage those personalities? Also, I live here in the United States. In just the recent 30 days alone, we have had at least 4 mass shootings in this country. All of the mass shooters, in one form or another, have some form of mental derangement. So is he a good character to have on TV? Since he got multiple personalities, won't those mass shooters love him? Won't he? Won't they love him and care for him? Because here's why they will love him. Because like I said, he's like Batman. And you know when Batman dealing with the criminal element, he does not hold back one bit. Since Batman don't have superpowers, he don't have super strength, he don't care about breaking your arm or leg. Because, hey, even though he's a highly trained warrior, he's still human. So, if you're a nefarious human, it's as human against human, and he don't mind breaking your bones. Unlike Superman or Wonder Woman, who has vast physical strength, so they have to say, hey, this person not on my level, he just a normal human, so I should not try to maim him, unlike Batman. But there's a catch with Moon Knight. I do know this about him. He does have superhuman strength, but it's not to the level of Spider-Man. Definitely nowhere near the Hulk. I think his superhuman strength may allow him to lift like a ton or 2. But there's a big catch. From what I know of him, his superhuman strength and powers such as reflexes and speed is based on the moon. So when it's a full moon, he had his full arsenal of superhuman powers. When it's a half a moon or a quarter, half a moon or a quarter moon, he maybe have half his powers or a quarter of his powers, but he still got super strength nonetheless. Nonetheless, that's my first take on him. He has multiple personalities, and he has super strength. So since he has some degree of superhuman strength, is it fair for him to severely maim a lowly level, regular strength human being? But Moon Knight don't care. Because like I said, when he's fighting as Moon Knight, when he has that Moon Knight persona, also, he's endowed by a so-called god. The god is almost like a daredevil type of deity. The god who powers Moon Knight want him, from what I know, because I say I only read a couple of his books, that God want him to go out there and exact vengeance on the guilty. So that God loves it when he punishes those who the God deems worthy of punishment. The evil, the wicked, the person who like to steal your money, the person who like to hurt people. That God want Moon Knight to go out there and inflict massive damage on him. And I said also, he's like Batman. He's a copycat version of Batman. Batman, for the most part, wear a black suit, or dark blue, or dark gray. You know, over the years, his costume has changed. But regardless, it's a dark, fearsome, menacing color. The Moon Knight color, from what I've seen, is bright white. So, like I said, they made a clone of Batman. One has a dark costume, and one gonna have a white costume. And just like with Batman, his face is covered. Now, I haven't watched Moon Knight in a long time, but I think his face is completely covered. So you don't know who he is under that mask. You can't recognize Bruce Wayne. If you look at Bruce Wayne's mouth carefully, and you look at Batman's mouth carefully, you can say they got the same structure teeth. So that'll give you a clue that Bruce Wayne is Batman. But of course, a criminal never encountered Bruce Wayne in life for the most part. They only encounter Batman. So good people encounter Bruce Wayne, bad people encounter Batman. Just like with Moon Knight. Good people face his alter identities, and I think he's his multiple personalities. Like I said, you can't quote me on it. If you want to correct me in the comment section, be my guest. But I definitely know he's a cab driver, one of his personalities. I know one of them is a rich person. Those are only two I know. I don't know how many personalities he's got. So as I stated earlier, is this a good character to be showing here in the United States when we have so many people who suffer mental illness? Should the mass shooters see him being a vigilante, going out there to hurt people? And you know how the mass shooters are. They just take the Moonlight persona and twist it around. Instead of going out there trying to kill the nefarious person, the drug lord, the kingpin, they don't attack those people. No, they attack your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, shopping at the mall or parked at the traffic light. Those who the people mass shooters love to target. Unlike Moon Knight. But Moon Knight may be their favorite character. And for all I know, they may be the people who on Marvel Comics' back telling Marvel Comics to make a movie about Moon Knight. Yeah. The fans who love Moon Knight, for his lethal ways of hurting people, more lethal than Batman from what I saw. He's more deadlier than Batman. He would beat you, the blood would come out. At least Batman, he got more fiber to him. He's doing it because of the tragedy that he suffered and the tragedy that he's probably saw throughout his life. I don't know why Moon Knight is Moon Knight. Yeah, that guard took over him. He just a regular person with multiple personalities, and the guard took over him and chose him to be his hand of vengeance. So, that's it, my good comic fans. My take on Moon Knight. Should he really be on television with those multiple personalities he got? If you like my insights into Moon Knight, give me a thumbs up. If you would like to subscribe, like I said earlier, to hear me talk about any comic book character who I fancy to talk about, subscribe. If you would like to share my insights into the character and why or why not should he be on television, share it with other Moon Knight fans or whoever. Until the next time, peace.